welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean. I'm a truck driver here trainer with Rosedale Transport. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about what it takes to make a great truck driver. So stick to this video all the way to the end. But first off, I need to let you know that Trucking Life with Sean is now sponsored by Connect Now. Connect Now makes gear for the remote workers. It is nonsense gear for everything that you need and nothing that you don't. I love Connect Now because they make a great Bluetooth headset. I can hear clearly on it. The battery lasts good. And most of all, the price is unbeatable. So make sure you check out the link below in the description so that way you can check out all Connect Now's products. Now let's get into today's video. Airlines and how to check it properly so that when you pass the DOT inspection, electrical line to make sure the ABS light comes on and goes off. We're going to check the ABS system. So the first goes off. If it stays on, there's a problem with the ABS. If it doesn't. Being a good truck driver is a combination of having skills, the know-how, and the knowledge to be a safe driver and to be a successful driver. So in this video, I want to talk to you about 10 things that you need to master. Number one is being safety conscious. Knowing that you're driving an 80,000 pound vehicle and that you could hurt somebody at any moment. Knowing that you've got a trailer behind you and knowing that you've got a heavy weight and it's harder to stop. Knowing that you can't speed like a regular vehicle. You can't stop as soon as you can't drive as fast in rain. So just being safety conscious will make you a good truck driver. I'm not saying live in fear, but I'm saying be conscious at all times. Watch your speed. Watch your following distance. I preach that a lot on my channel because those are two things that can get you in trouble. So just slowing down and just knowing the dangers that you can cause, not out of fear, but just being safety conscious. Once you can learn to be safety conscious, that's going to make you a great truck driver. Number two is going to be having excellent driving skills. Knowing that you can maneuver this vehicle in and out of tight places. Knowing that you can back up when you need to back up. Mastering these skills is going to make you a great truck driver. Knowing how far you can go, how far you shouldn't go, when to say no, when to say go, all those things. And just learning to handle different various conditions. And in time, you'll learn these. You're not going to be a truck driver all from day one. Just because you got your CDL does not make you a good truck driver. Getting out there with a good trainer, learning and taking your time. So over the first year, don't just worry about just getting the miles. Worry about learning these things that I'm telling you in my videos, and make sure you subscribe so that way I can teach you these things and I can help mold you into being successful. Number three, you've got to learn patience and focus. You've got to be razor sharp focused at all times. Long hours on the road can be mentally damaging, but you've got to learn to have patience, especially like in traffic, especially like when you're in a dock and you've got to wait, or when it's raining and when it's snowing, when to go, when not to go. Being patient is the number one thing. Being patient with your dispatchers, being patient when you have to break down. Be patient at all times. So learning patience is a skill that you must learn to be successful. And then having razor sharp focus, not letting your emotions get ahead of you. Not letting your emotions that somebody else pissed you off, or what's going on at home with your loved one, or what's going on with your company. You need to be focused on the task at hand, and that's delivering that load timely and a safe manner on the road. All right, next is good physical health. Now, that's kind of weird being a truck driver because we don't have the best health out here, but learning, watching YouTube videos, paying attention to different things, but learning to get your health better. Be health conscious out here. I know because I gained 100 pounds my first 10 years, become a diabetic, high blood pressure, because nobody taught me these things. But over the last couple of years, I've lost 60 pounds. I've reversed my diabetes. I have lowered my blood pressure because now I'm self-conscious about it. And if you learn that from the beginning, watch what you eat. Don't go into these truck stops just eating everything. Learn to prep your meals. Learn how to cook in your truck. There's ways you can cook in your truck better than I can at home, I'm telling you. If you watch some of my videos, I got cooking videos out there, and you can eat healthy. Learn to make sure you're disciplined and you get out every day and you work out at least 15 to 20 minutes a day. Being disciplined is going to make the difference between you and someone else. Knowing that you're going to get out and you're going to work out in your truck whether you feel like it or not. knowing you're going to push away those chili cheese fries and you're going to eat something a little bit more healthier in your truck. Learn to drink a lot of water. Stay away from all those sodas. You do not need all those sodas. You hear me? All right, the next thing you're going to want to learn is you're going to learn your time management. This is a big skill to be a successful driver. Learning your time, learning to make sure you go off duty when you're off. Don't just waste your clock. Learning when you are off duty, those are the times that you work out, you prep your meals, you have relaxation, you learn to sleep. Okay, when it's time to sleep, you got to sleep. When it's time to work, you got to work. Time to roll, you got to roll. But you got to learn to manage that time all together. Even when you come home, you've got to manage your home time so that way you can keep a family and you can balance your work lifestyle. It's very important, time management. And I've got videos on time management that I go in further in detail. But time management is going to be a big one. Also, another one's going to be customer service. Knowing that you're going to be able to get the load on time. If you're not, you're going to let dispatch know. You're going to make sure that you're when you show up, you don't show up in flip-flops and cussing. You want to make sure that you're professional. You're a professional truck driver, so be professional out there, y'all. Be a professional truck driver because that's what you are. And learn those customer service skills with your dispatcher, with the shippers, with the receivers. That's going to make you a better truck driver. That's going to make you get better runs. That's where they're going to want you as a driver instead of somebody else. Number 8 is going to be adaptability. That's where, we are faced with situations on the road being adaptable and overcoming changes. When we break down, how are we going to handle that situation? Kind of going back to patience. How are we going to handle when we're stuck in a storm and we're delayed? How are we going to handle it mentally? How are we going to handle that? You've got to be able to adapt. When you're on your way home and you think it's home time, then all hell breaks loose and you don't get to make it home. How are you going to handle that? How you handle that makes or breaks a truck driver. So if you want to succeed, you've got to learn these things. Number 9 is going to be regulatory knowledge. Knowing the rules and regulations of the DOT. What will pass a DOT inspection, what will not pass a DOT inspection. Again, I put out videos explaining all these different things, how to do a proper pre-trip, how to do a post-trip, how to conduct yourself in the right manner. Also, you want to learn a little bit of mechanical knowledge. Now, it's not mandatory, but having the basic knowledge, this is what you learn when you hear an air leak, that you know, hey, listen, there's something going on with my truck. Or when you smell something, or when you visually see something leaking. These are things you're going to have to get used to become a good truck driver. And last but not least is going to be communication skills. I say that so many times. Communicate, communicate, communicate. If you don't communicate well with your dispatcher, you're not going to get where you need to be. If you don't communicate with these shippers and receivers, you're not going to get where you need to be. Be a great communicator. Explain to them when you're going to be late, or if you're going to be early, or if you're going to not be on late, or not be on time. Communicate your needs. Like, hey, listen, I do need to be home this weekend. I understand if I can't, but try to get me there. Don't just wait the last minute and let everything fume. If you've got something bothering you, you need to talk to your driver manager or dispatcher. And last but not least, and I said it was last while ago, but communicate also with a loved one. If you're feeling lonely or if you're feeling distressed, depression can be real out here as a truck driver. If you're feeling it, you need to reach out to somebody and talk to somebody. Email me. I'll talk to you. I'll pray for you. Make sure you know God. Make sure you're praying and you keep a good relationship with our Lord Jesus Christ. And that's what's going to help you become a great truck driver. I appreciate you watching my channel. I really do. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. I do put out videos every day trying to help you succeed. YouTube no longer monetizes my channel. I talk a lot about religion and different things. So if you want to support my channel, go to the link below. Check out Connect Now. Or there's another ways that you can support my channel right below the link. God bless you. And listen, if you're looking for a good company, call the number at the bottom of the screen, 706-226-1003. Ask for Tina. Make sure you tell your boy Sean sent you. Guess what? I'm teaching orientation here. I'm a driver trainer here, so we train new drivers right out of school. Also, experienced drivers get a $4,500 sign-on bonus. If you call this number this week and you get enrolled in orientation, I'll be the one to take you to lunch. So come on out here. Come work for a team that's great, that's going to treat you with respect, and going to help you get where you deserve. God bless all y'all, and I'll see you next video. Struggle Life with Sean, baby. Let's get it.